to bait your opponent into looking away from you for a second and changing that little bit of pace on the game. And so I think that as a concept is the most insane thing you've ever seen, but just adjacent to it, no Cloud. The Pyra Mythra is what we're opting for Spargo, and BeastModePaul has the Accelerator very quickly.
Yeah, already online here too, and the character selection is something I want to tap on a little bit more, my friend. We've seen Spargo pick a ton of different characters. We've seen the Aegis, of course. We've seen the Cloud, and obviously Piranha Plant is still in that back pocket. So the set could go 5 games. We could see a bunch of different characters come up from Spargo.
All right, Psych Up online now. BeastModePaul, as with many of the kind of more prominent hero players, will prioritize getting those buffs online, trying to find those kill moves. Hero can struggle to kill a little bit if the buffs aren't dialed in. That being said, Spargo, with this fast character like Mythra, gonna have options to both juggle BeastModePaul and disengage while the buffs are online.
Yeah, super important to talk about that disengage, Nurse, because when you have Accelerator online and you have Psych Up and you have Oomph, it is so important to get away from this character, avoiding most of the buffs here thus far, though. Spargo, errant dash attack on that shield. BeastModePaul try to take the space for it, but both players swinging really close to each other. Spargo finally breaks up that, slow, monotonous game plan. Wow, forward tilt, not gonna take it off the side, but close.
Forces the air dodge out as well. BeastModePaul required to go low. The roll caught by Spargo now. Double jump used as well. Letting that up smash lift rip a little bit early. And now BeastModePaul Psych Up online. This is danger, Script.
Perfect use of the Psych Up there too. And that all comes off of the air dodge from the early up smash. As you were saying, there's extremely important. Those minute situations can find you huge leads here. Parry caught the cross up on shield too. Spargo aware that the Accelerate was going to take BeastModePaul over that shield and punished accordingly.
BeastModePaul has gotten so many
It's crazy.
Accelerates since this started. Seems back to back to back. No zoom in that situation. Having to go back to ledge the old-fashioned way. The down tilt, a move that kind of looks like an itchy combo. Unfortunately, not so much for Hero. Now, trying to create this zone, play this little bit of zoning game that Hero has, but Spargo doing a great job of breaking it. This pressure, it's relentless.
Great dash forward grab there too. Pyra not known for the grounded movement speed, so being able to get out of that shield and find a grab, really good. You're seeing Spargo maneuver so well between the two characters as well. It's from Pyra to Mythra so smoothly, so quickly. I think a lot of other players be getting caught in their transformations here too, but Spargo's making this look so seamless.
All right, BeastModePaul showing respect at the ledge. Jab now, getting some resources back. The MP management, such a key part of this character.
I'm shocked we didn't see Paul go for something after that explosion at the ledge there too. Spargo had chose the roll option, which I thought was BeastModePaul wanted. Ooh, Photon Edge, yeah, that's just gonna give us a little bit of damage. Forced to the jump out, not dead for it, but BeastModePaul gets real estate for free.
Zoom online, and the upbeat committed, which means he should get back down. No, the air dodge spent, and Spargo able to cover that every day of the week. And when we talk about trapping landings, just throwing out a short hop up air, making sure that your opponent air dodges, Mythra has more than enough time to cover that.
It's interesting because that death from BeastModePaul is a run back of the situation that was the early up smash we were talking about too. So Spargo already adapting to similar situations to find more profit for it.
How many kabooms is he going to get to recover?
It's so nice. It gives you so much space. Zoom, a seldom seen option through this set thus far too, but usually, the main entree for the menu when off stage is Hero.
All right, jab, pushing Spargo back to center stage, and this is where Hero can struggle a little bit.
What?
No way!
Be gone!
RNG's is smiling on BeastModePaul, not only giving him the whack, but also the roll that he needed to kill Spargo, and a dream, a chance. I was about to say, the part of this set that can get hard when BeastModePaul is managing low mana like this, constantly trying to find those buffs so that you can actually kill Spargo, because the kill moves are not that strong otherwise.
Just the drift in the Accelerate is going to give us some space to work with off the corner. This shield situation is where BeastModePaul has been kind of getting lapped, though Spargo's finding really good parries, really good situations to shield and drop shield. Clanking in the middle with the 2 dash attacks, though. I've seen BeastModePaul work players into the corner like this before, though. Ooh, okay, good grab here. Just for back throw, give me all this stage. Spargo not going to jump immediately. That's what BeastModePaul wanted.
Yeah, choosing to give up a little bit of pressure on the ledge to get the Psych Up online. Definitely looking for this kill potential. That being said, not too many options, and I heard the crowd gasp. They were expecting an up smash just as we were. That being said, not letting the trigger rip, but as you know, those up Bs near platforms can lead to disaster, and BeastModePaul crawling his way back into this one.
Oh my gosh, the teleport right in front of BeastModePaul to the forward tilt. Perfectly spaced. The Psych Up is online here too. Forward throw. Not going to kill, but still off stage. Low mana, forcing to use just regular uppy. Reset the situation, not going to die from it here.
Forces out the air dodge, though.
Oh my goodness, this is so scary. One hit from Beast Mode. Paul could do it. Spargo.
What do you do?
It's death by 1,000 cuts here too, but you have to be perfect if you're Spargo.
Dude,
oh my god, and he is perfect.
He knows. He's seen that one before. The zoom forced out finally to get BeastModePaul back to the stage, but it hardly feels good at all. Almost no mana online.
Oh my god.
Options like Kaboom and things like that not available. Bang, thankfully within mana cost territory. And all right, the buff is gone. The down throw will do it. 214% Spargo. Again and again and again, oppressive at the ledge.
And I just want to talk about it. I said Spargo had to be perfect in that moment. He was. Everything was grabbed. Everything was accounted for. Playing so safely, but not being timid with it. Being able to approach and go forward against a character that is a ticking time bomb that is Hero with that psych up. Fantastic play. What a beautiful way to start off this top 8, my friend.
Oh, man. And I feel like it's indicative of the players who have just ascended to another level in this game, because you look at something like Smash Ultimate and how the ledge works and how some certain characters are stronger at the ledge, weaker at the ledge, whatever. It is really difficult to consistently be catching ledge jump, you know, get up attack, neutral get up, often only having 2 frames of vulnerability, ledge roll. That's a lot of stuff to have on your stack, and the fact that Spargo is consistently just oppressing people in the corner, the way that BeastModePaul got out in those situations was either a menu bang or kaboom or whack, or a zoom, which are just like blatantly unconventional options. Anything normal, Spargo just had on lockdown.
Rapid jab, we're seeing the accelerate to start off this game again.
Okay, careful.
Very different start to it though.
He's trying to style on
craziness. The foot still out of the blazing end too to put you into a forced knockdown situation.
Oh, huge damage though.
Yeah, big response. I love the jab check there on shield there too. I love when Swordies are able to just put pressure on from that distance and unconventional timings. What a scoop on up B though.
And the underrated thing about edge guarding Hero like this is look at his mana. Look at where the mana started. Look where it is now. Forced to use the zoom to get back, but only 10 mana online now, 25.
And so lucky to get that zoom as well there too. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely surgical from Spargo at this point. This is a no-fly zone on this stage. We're living coast to coast only. And
as you get closer to the blast zone, your percentage chance of getting zoom actually goes up. And so BeastModePaul not getting completely absurdly lucky in those situations, but definitely you're not going to argue.
Yeah. I mean, wow, what a change the second game has become. Spargo, again, we've been talking about it ad nauseum just through these first games. This ledge setup from Spargo, able to play at perfect distances, forcing out jumps, forcing air dodges, rolls from BeastModePaul. I'm so happy to see this Hero in the advantage here now, too. Dropping down. Wow, what a tech, but the air dodge forced out. A very unconventional stop coming in from BeastModePaul, but we have to take it.
Absolutely, 100% of the time you're going to take that. And you might be wondering why BeastModePaul decided to go for the bounce, knowing that Pyra Mythra doesn't have any projectiles or any really reliable ones that you're going to be getting hit by. Oftentimes, Hero players will go for bounce to get it out of the menu rotation.
True, very true.
So that is your little way of adjusting the RNG to be a little bit more in your favor. The foresight on that is nuts.
What crazy spacing. Able to get some space with these spells online as well.
Wow,
oh my goodness. Even Spargo with the head shake in the player cam was not expecting that one to be the one that sealed it.
You'll take it.
Exactly.
Absolutely, you'll take it.
They're going to force you.
Something we've seen from BeastModePaul a lot is using double jump menu, and if he doesn't get zoom, using a projectile to get back to the ledge. That's something Spargo's been getting hit by actually pretty consistently. And I'm wondering if we're going to see Spargo maybe go out there to contest, knowing that he's going to press menu in situations just like that.
What a great point too, Nurse. That seems like Spargo is hot on the trail for it. Getting below, but the trip's going to help out. Mythra's intangibles making life a little bit easier for Spargo. Forward tilt going to get us off stage once again.
Psych up. This next hit could do the trick. Something like up tilt, even forward tilt, forward air, back air, you name it with Psych up online. Everything becomes a kill move. And I'm wondering even if up throw might kill at this percent. BeastModePaul really carefully trying to keep this online because this is the one and done buff. You only get one chance and BeastModePaul cashes out.
And it was that deep forward air there too. That hitbox is so deceiving. High above ledge there too. Baiting Spargo to let the option fly early. Looking for the approaching jump from Spargo. BeastModePaul on that retreating forward air. Spargo stood tall in shield though. Oh my gosh, the call out on zoom was crazy. Spargo, I love the idea, and the shield is so small here.
Run!
You got to give yourself some space. This is terrifying.
All right, actually anticipating the projectile that time. Spargo, slight adaptation, not getting hit. Now 130% on Beast Mode Paul, trying to fight his way back into this. Spargo is not getting him any space. So many of these auto cancels from Pyra and Mythra can be so hard to deal with, especially as a slower character like Hero. I would have loved to see the magic burst.
It would have been really nice there too. What the unique opportunity that you got given from Spargo from that missed, smash attack in the corner. But getting chased down with the up airs there too. It is so oppressive when you go up against Pyra, Mythra. Mythra's speed, air mobility, able to trace you down.
Where do you go? Where do you go, man?
I think you got to look inside here too. You got to look inside before you look at the game here. BeastModePaul going to have to pull a new rabbit out of the hat for this one.
And I know BeastModePaul does have secondaries.
Yeah, very true. And they're solid. They're solid.
They're solid secondaries. We've seen the Sephiroth before. We've seen a number of other characters before. Are they going to be the play versus Spargo's Pyra Mythra? Sephiroth does okay in that matchup, but I don't imagine much better than Hero, and especially if you're leaning on comfortability, leaning on what you're used to. I don't imagine we're going to see a counter pick.
Right.
No, and BeastModePaul proving us right. Unfortunately, this isn't so much the matchup and is more so the player, the person you're running into, and staying on PS2, the stage, we've determined not a problem. How does BeastModePaul come back in this? What is the response we need to see?
What I'm thinking is we've seen the moments, we've seen the interactions from BeastModePaul. We are in absolute control of what we need to do. Running down with the spell, slowly walking your opponent into the corner with those side specials, with those neutral specials here too. But it seems like as the set goes deeper, Spargo is just opting for more and more Mythra, where we have the ability to run you down with it, and only switching to Pyra, when we need to find the kills, when we need to find some of the crazy stuff, dashing under, run the spells,
That's
as you're
what
saying.
I'm talking about, Script. He's listening to me. We got crowd comms. I'm sorry.
Oh, falling forward here again, too. Drag down on the Nair. These rapid jabs just going to set up for another offstage situation. Not even going to switch when the kill is on the table here. BeastModePaul, again, still has to deal with the intangibles of this Mythra. Zone break dash attack.
All right. 20 mana online is going to mean those bigger options are not going to be available, but you can see BeastModePaul not even opting for the menu right now, keeping it honest now. Psych Off online, had a second to breathe, and now Spargo has to be very careful. Zoom to do the invincibility?
And I love that too, able to find the falling Nair hitbox to make your landing a little safer. Again, BeastModePaul with the lead is not something we've seen too often this set thus far, so if we can keep this going, maybe, hold this a little bit longer, we can get this extra credit going. Oh, the cross-up was so good, but again, the speed of Mythra on the ground, able to let you run it down on all of this landing lag.
Oh, good.
Reaching into the bag once again.
Imagine if it worked. Unfortunately, low percent, not too likely. BeastModePaul now put on the back foot once again. Despite finding that early stock lead, Spargo has been so good at racking this damage up. Now, pressure in the corner. BeastModePaul gonna have Accelerate online. Give him a little bit of wiggle room. That being said, Spargo's not who you want to be messing with here, and with only 13 mana online, 28 now, your options become limited.
On Mythra, because of the recovery here too, able to spot dodge the grab. This is a huge opening for BeastModePaul. Not going to have time to get up properly. The roll's not given. The third option left to play here too, Photon Edge. Oh my gosh, Spargo's been missing a lot of these kill conversions these last couple of stocks across Game 2 and Game 3. Oh my gosh, Foresight! Nothing personal, kid, right behind you to take the stock.
And not only that, BeastModePaul visually frustrated with that. And I mean, can you blame him? That is brutal. Both ends of things. That being said, at 161, lots of kill moves online right now. Spargo gonna have to be very careful if he doesn't want this to even up. And that back air is just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, caught the jump here too. This is so
really
scary.
Bad.
23 minutes, forced for the up B. Nair once again on the lingering hitbox. Off the bottom of the stage. Spargo ends it in style. That'll be 3-0 going forward in this loser's bracket. That loser's run for the Lumi rank #1 player steps forward, 6 wins in a row.
I mean, incredible, man, incredible. And it's almost exactly what we were talking about. Those situations where BeastModePaul was threatening him with the menu off stage, either buffering the spells or buffering the zoom, demanding that respect from the ledge. Spargo realizing, wait a minute, Menu has a little bit of startup. There's something here that we got to give a little bit of credence to, and just deciding, okay, what if I just go out there? What if I just start letting these upbees rip? There's nothing he can do.
Yeah. Such good play. Congratulations, BeastModePaul. 7th place at this tournament is nothing to scoff at. Let's hear it up for BeastModePaul, everybody. Congratulations. There you go. Super, super sick, too. And we have another hot losers match coming across the table here. It will be Hurt, the #1 seed of this entire tournament, the Snake Extraordinaire, making a triumphant return to these massive premier tier, major tier tournaments versus MK Leo, who a lot of people, that's their all-time GOAT. So excited to see.
It's mine, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Excited to see what the #1 player at this tournament, according to the seeding, versus maybe the #1 player across the career, the lifespan of this game will be. Yeah, it's going to be sick, man.
I'm very excited to see how this goes, and something notable that I want to mention is that despite being in losers, Hurt has only lost games